I'm Chloe Mack, socially, Chloe Meyer, legally. I am living in New York City, originally from Minnesota, and I'm 27, almost 28 years old. I'm reaching out to you today because I'm interested in the global connector position at Bumble. I actually saw this position on Bumble yesterday while I was swiping, and immediately I was like, this is the perfect position. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely perfect. It literally combines all of my favorite things and my strongest skill sets. So, first of all, everything that I do or try to do in some way revolves around trying to make people feel connected, trying to relate to people, trying to offer an experience of authentic relationship between humans. And so for me, my aspirations career wise revolve around human spirituality. I teach meditation, I teach yoga, I'm studying comparative spiritual traditions that we can see how are we all the same amongst a lot of difference, and how is a lot of our difference more so our language than our essence. So for me, everything that I do is trying to show that connection, trying to know people more deeply, and trying to be as exposed to diversity and difference as possible. And part of teaching is conveying that to others, of making people feel related to or heard or in some way not alone. So that's my overall mission with everything that I do. And on top of that, I love writing. It's one of my favorite mediums. I love to post on social media, whether that be photos on Instagram or posts on Facebook about social awarenesses or political activity. And I also have a couple blogs of my own. One focused on spirituality that I started probably about 6 years ago, and then one on dating, actually, funny enough, that I started 4 years ago, and I moved to New York City. And I got a lot of positive feedback on those blogs because what I try to do is represent things in an authentic way. I want to show the whole experience, not just the positive, not just negative. I want people to feel joy and humor and the frustration and the weirdness of all of life's experiences. So, for example, on my dating blog, that's what I show. I show all aspects of it so that people, when they read it, can go, yep, I've been there. Or they can laugh along with it. Or they can say, oh, that's so sweet. Or, ooh, I can't believe somebody would do that. Or all of us can even reflect and be like, oh, when have I done something that maybe I shouldn't do in the future? Or when did somebody treat me in a way where, you know what, I actually really deserve better, and in the future I'll ask for better. So that's my purpose, that's my mission with what I do. And on top of that, I love to travel. Travel is probably one of my absolute favorite things because of the exposure to difference and diversity in landscape, in people, in cultures, in interactions. And that's where this opportunity literally brings together all of my favorite things: human connection, travel, and writing. And that's why I also think I would be able to be an asset for this position. I would be able to further Bumble's mission, to create that connection, to know what dating and friendship and professional relationships are like in different countries. What do people need in different areas? What are they asking for? How can we be more adaptable to suit those needs? And that's a mission I really want to be a part of, for a company that's really about creating equality and focusing on people who are often marginalized, which we see very clearly in Bubble's women-focused mission and women leadership. So that's a little bit about me. I hope in the future I get to know a little bit more about you. And please let me know if you have any questions about my application. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for considering me. And I really hope that I hear from you.